Hello, welcome to Sound Booth at Evangel Baptist Church. This is Yukai. I'm going to show you how to use Easyworship to prepare for the Sunday worship. So when you get to the computer, just click the icon Easyworship. This will bring up the Easyworship software. So during the Saturday rehearsal, we need to create a schedule for the Sunday worship. So just click New. This will create a new schedule. Now we need to add songs. So for example, this week, the first song is Treating My Sorrow. So you just type it here, okay? And you find the song here. You click the plus button here. So this is our first song. It's here, okay? Now you keep adding songs. This is another song, the second song. Okay. Usually after the first two songs we have call to worship. Okay. And another song which is Your Love, O Lord. And one more, it's Your Name. And the last song is Can It Be? Okay, so now we create a rough schedule. So now we try to save it. So here I save it as so whatever the date is, just save it. Now we need to if you cannot find a song from this library, what you need to do is click the web. This will bring up to the web. Click Song Select. This will bring us to the online CCLI sound. So for example, you search here and Can It Be? So if you find this is the song you like, okay, sometimes there might be multiple songs, so make sure you pick the right one. So click lyrics. Okay. So if this is the right song you like, just click import. Okay, and then the song will show here. Okay, it's automatically imported. Then you can just add the song to the schedule. Now once we add the song to the schedule, we need to fine-tune the song. So first thing we need to do is change the background. If you click media here, okay, click the image, this will show all the available background image. For example, I like this one here. Just right click it, set as default song background. Okay, so now my song has a different background. Okay. Another thing you need to do is modify the running order of all the songs. So for example, the first song, right click, click edit item. So these are the lyrics. You need to get the running order from the worship team and then actually change the lyrics here. Now for example, for this song, it's verse 1, chorus 1, then verse 1, chorus 1 again. So what I'm going to do is just change the running sequence here again. Now when you do the editing, just be a little bit patient with this. Will allows you to add a new slide. This is adding a new slide. This is removing. So here, now it become a different slides. Here, it become a different slides. So this is verse 1, chorus 1, verse 1, chorus 1 again. Okay, now we're going to sing the bridge twice. So I'm going to copy and paste again. It changed So we need to split this, and here make it a new slide again. So now we actually have to, well, okay, so now we actually repeat the bridge twice. Okay, so after you modify like this, later on when during the Sunday worship, you don't have to watch the slides again, running order again. You just click, 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 and make your life much easier. Okay. Now another issue is during the Sunday pre-worship at 8:30, you need to import announcement and PowerPoint for the sermon. So usually Nate just click the Chrome, will log it into AV at evangelbaptist.org. Okay, usually Nate will email those PowerPoint to this email address. Okay, otherwise you may just get it from the jump drive. Okay, so for example, we already have those video PowerPoint. I usually put it in the old material that so what we can do is actually import those. So what you can do is right click anyone, add item, browse from presentation files, from PowerPoint files. Okay, so just go to the place where you save it. Okay, now for example, the first one is rolling announcement. Okay, now we need to add one more, which is this week. This is the real announcement. And one more, which is the sermon. Now I probably need to change the sequence a little bit. So this is the running announcement. So that's the first one. Then after that, this will go after the call to worship. And the simple calling is after the sounds. So this is the schedule. Don't forget to save everything. Okay. So this is what we're going to do to import all the announcement. Now another thing, if during the Sunday pastor want us to play a video, what you need to do is actually usually those are YouTube video. Now for example, this is a YouTube video. What you need to do is go to the Firefox. Okay, go to the YouTube video, and here it's a download button. We'll be able to download MP4 with HD. Okay, depending on different video, you may have a slightly different things here, but just download MP4 possible. Okay, once you download that video, we can actually import the video into Easyworship. So goes here, go to the video, click the plus button here. I saved here the dignity. Okay, so this is the saved. What I can do is drag and drop it here. So later on during the Sunday, I just click it. It will start showing the video.
God created man.
A few things we need to pay attention to. Now, for all the songs, okay, when you start editing the lyrics, make sure each slides there's no more than 6 lines. Okay, if you have more than 6 lines here on the screen, the font will be too small. Okay, so if there's longer paragraph, you just split that into 2 paragraphs. Okay. The other thing is call to worship. Usually that will be the Bible verses. So you can just go to the Firefox, go to the Bible Gateway. Okay. Type in the verses. For example, this week is Revelation 1, 7 to 8. Now don't forget to change it to NIV version. We are only using NIV version here.
Hey, did you get my email?
Okay, so for example, now you get the NIV version, you just cut and copy it, and come here and change the verses. Don't forget to remove the small numbers. Okay, so make sure you change the call to worship. Okay, the other thing you need to pay attention to is the last song. The last song is usually come from the hymn notes. Okay, so what you need to do is actually open the hymn notes and compare the wording on the hymn notes and the wording here. And sometimes they're tiny difference. Okay, and so what you need to do is change the wording based on the hymn book. Okay, so this is very important. You need to compare the wording for the last song. Okay, so now during the Sunday worship, okay, if you just double click any item, okay, it will show here, and this screen here is what the audience going to see. Okay, now if you just click your mouse, you will automatically go to the next slides. Okay, now basically when they sing to the last word, you want to click it. Okay, so before they finish the song, the paragraph, so we jump to the next slides. You don't want to too early, you don't want too late. Now here, there are a few buttons up here. So if you click go live, it will automatically go live the next item on the schedule here. So if I click go live, I will go to the next song. Okay, the clear basically will clear the wording here, so it will just show the background. The black sometimes is also useful, so you black out the entire screen. Okay. Okay, so this is about the Easyworship, a pretty simple and a pretty useful software. Now, the other thing we need to do is about Audacity. Now we go to the screen and launch Audacity here. So this is Audacity. Okay, once you launch it, you start recording, click the record button, and after the sermon, just click stop. Okay, don't forget to record the pastor's sermon during the first service, and after first service, you also need to process the sound. Okay, you can find the detailed instruction from the bulletin board. Okay, so that's basically it. Now a few other things, like between each service, before the first service and before the second service, the pastor wants us to play some background music. So you just click the Groove Shack here. It will bring up this screen here. So we already create an account, Evangel Sound, on a Groove Shack. Just click the playlist. Okay, Sunday morning music, and just click play all. It will start playing background music. Okay.
I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when